And hello everybody, welcome back to Tabrim, glowing in the heat, to another exciting session of Anno 1800. How good of you to join. We are going now next up with the tapestries. That is the next quest that we have. So the 5 tons of dry meat we already have for this banquet. And the tapestry is all that's missing. Let's have a look at it again. So we do need the linseed farm. Unfortunately, in Tabrim, we will not be able to do quite a lot of that anymore, right? So for that, we do have Hellbrunn down here. Hellbrunn has the linseed fertility and it has the indigo fertility, right? So I would like to have this tapestry production then here. Priest, Townhall. Yeah, let's accept. We can sell these goods then, right? And let's get some mud bricks and more wands of timber over there. So we have now 3 islands for our disposal. Lord Dragon City, I would rather use them for the spice farms that we're going to need and the bee abundance. So we also need to make some honey in here. And I would like to use these river slots for a bit of clay because we're going to need a lot of that clay then here down the line too. So in Hellbrunn, we're going to have this production now coming up, the tapestries. And let's just see that we make this also. Yeah, we have a really beautiful and big coastline here that we can use for a lot of stuff. And I think in Hellbrunn we're also going to have a bigger town, right? So we're going to have them because first of all, it's a huge island. Look at that. It's so big. It's much bigger than Tabrim. And it has a lot of space. And there we got the basic layout now for Hellbrunn, our first or our second big town actually, because we got a smaller village already that we're going to use later then, but this one here is fine for what we need here. A musician's court should be fine here too. Let's have this one in the center then, right across the marketplace. So we have this nice little, you know, plaza there between them. This is good. And here we're also going to have some additional ornaments then around the musician's court. Trees. And here we continue then with some normal buildings once again. We should also be thinking about the fire stations. We have 2 river slots there. I'm definitely going to use one of them for a water pump, and it's going to be this one here. We can actually place the water pump in here right away, and the water pump can go in 2 directions, right? So we can have the canals going towards the city, and we can have one of these canals going then into this wasteland there. And let's just place more canals then. Down here, we should still be having a lot of capacity for this one. Which ship is under attack? It's just a ship that is passing by somewhere, so no big deal. And there's the water flowing. Very good. In Hellbrunn, let's have a look there. So there is a space for the fire station that we want to have here, which is then coming right with the canal that we have there. And the canal still has the capacity of, yeah, about 60 canals, and we're going to save them for additional fire stations that we might be using here then. Also, a new ship is coming in with a lot of wands of timber. Very good, thank you. And down here, we can now start with our next productions. In this case, we do need to have a bridge that costs me another 20 wands of timber. It's insane. And we already have some base fertility here that I would like to use then as well. We need to be careful about this. Here we might have a clay collector, right? So we can have the street going over there and then along the fertility or the fertile ground just here. And then here, because there we're going to have then some additional fields and farms. And let's get started with the first warehouse out here in the desert, or in the savanna as it is called. Beautiful area. And here we do now need to start the next production then. So basically linseed, we have that, and indigo. Indigo is 1 minute, and linseed is also 1 minute actually, and 30 seconds tapestry looms. So we do need to have 4 linseed farms and 4 indigo. Yep, and 4 indigo farms there. 4 linseed, 4 indigo, that's a lot. And we'll just see if that turns out. There we actually have a nice little spot where we can squeeze in one of these farms. The same goes with this area there. Very good. They can use that. The linseed. Very good. We got all the farms now. And let's just get ahead and build them. The problem though is now the tapestry looms do require the elders. And we don't have elders in Hellbrunn. And nor do I intend to have them now. Because we do need to have our whole production chain for that again. Which is just, well, quite messy to be honest. So let's just get ahead with that here now. This one here requires what? Water? Oh, for those fields here. Perhaps we might find something for those few fields here. Yes, I'm pretty sure that we have some fertile ground there somewhere else. this one, this one, and this one. And then just have that here. Right? So now you should be fine. And yep, this means actually that we can now have our first trade route in Africa. Once the timber we have here already, and we can also have a mud brick production then here as well. But for now, that's fine. And Helbrunn to Taborim, and we're going to deliver now the raw materials of indigo and of linseed. And the ship is already waiting for it. Mosquito. Oh. Mosquito. Available ship in and base. There it is. Off you go, you little bugger. And thus we have the first trade route. Here in Taborim though, we now need the industry for it. We have the elders, though we don't have that many elders, so we're going to need to upgrade quite a lot of them. But here we can now have the tapestries, and yeah, I was going for 2 of them. So all this work for just 2 of those tapestry looms. We have a bit of space here that I want to reserve though for some future mills that we might need in that area. So here I can have those looms then. The first one, just beside the ocean, it's a beautiful location. They should be fine working here. There we have them. Let's also upgrade that warehouse there, because it's going to take a lot more stuff in the future. Fantastic, right beside the ocean. Should be some happy workers working for us now. And let's just get ahead and yep, upgrade more of them, because we just need so many elders at some point. Those guys, and we also reach the new city status of major district. That opens up the books, and the books I need to close right away, because we do have some books already in Taborim from Princess Ching, though I don't want to, you know, give them to the people yet. That would be quite bad if we give it to them now and it's running out then. We don't have that production yet. Lots of elders, very good, and yep, another district we might build now too. So just here. And we might then just use that here for another block and another block here. We might just have a double road here going out as well for another trade market. Then here, right where this double road ends there. Perfect. Around this one. And of course, another musician's court we definitely need here in this area too. And since we do have the water pump in that area, let's also use this one here for a fire station. There you go. And there we're just going to have then those entrances once again around the musician's court. And then, well, quite a lot of more people that can also live here. Taborim is getting fantastically big. And this brings us one step closer again to the scholars that I'm very excited about, and especially their research monument. Very good. And let's build the marketplace, the musician's court, the fire station, and basically as many new farmers as possible, or shepherds, in this area there too. And we actually have now 7 of these ones, the timber woodcutters working for us. Oh, look at that. Once again, there is another big battle over here. I can't see the ship, unfortunately, but I'm pretty sure there is something. Righto. And please tell me that we now have also the first resources getting over there. Yes, a bit of it. Not much, but a bit of it. And we can thus start with the first tapestry stem. Now, the tapestry, since we do need them for a quest, I would like to deactivate them. There they are, and they have been deactivated. And by the way, what I can also see right away is we do have a quest, a need here for glasses. Let's just check in Crown Falls real quick if we have enough glasses, and I'm pretty sure we have lots of them. And yes, we are capped, in fact. And we do have quite a few ships available here. The Manky Crab, and the Manky Crab is going to be a trade route from Crown Falls to Besa Taborim, delivering us some glasses. And I think around 200 tons should be fine. It's definitely not going to be more than that, plus we can't unload more than that anyway. And, oh, PC Italian, there you are. Where are you actually situated? In, I think this is the New World. Yeah. the monkey crab, there it is, on its way now for some of that. The monkey crab at the moment will not be full, only 200 tons in one direction for now. But we're going to need quite a lot of products then from Africa to Crown Falls in the future. And this is going to work for us then in this direction. So it's going to work in both directions at some point. And we're going to use then the second huge collie here, Peahen, to go vice versa then. Right, so that those two ships are working for us. Very, very good. Let's get back to Africa, because I'm sure we get the first carpets then in right any moment. At least they should be working now.
Under attack.
Just some smaller skirmishes there. We shouldn't be care about that. Where is my tapestries? Am I missing something? We should have linen. Is it not enough? I think it's not enough. Nope. We do need more than that. Oh yeah, totally forgot about that. We do have the linen mills here already using for the clothing. So let's get some additional linen mills up and running. And since we do already have a few here, let's just build this block there.
Ship under attack.
So that we have all the linen that we need then in this area. Beautiful so far. This one here might need an upgrade, I think. Or this one. I think there was one that definitely needed some upgrades, but I can't find it anymore. Ketima hands us over the blueprints for the canals. What are you doing? Getting a grip. Oh, that's another major quest here. That's opening up now.
Well, perhaps some of those water furrows then.
Getting a grip. Sir Archibald is having great difficulty acclimatizing to the change of temperature and culture. He hopes you will give him a leg up and share the water canal design patents Ketema and Binyam developed. Deliver that to him. Oh, that is up here. Because, yeah, one of our battleships arrived. Let's bring it down here to Archie. He's clearly being very thirsty. He doesn't know how to use these slots there at the moment. And at least he's got a palace up here working for him. That's something. A nice location he's got there. And yeah, also what I totally forgot about is the defense that we wanted to build up. So my battlecruiser with the weapons is on the way now to Taborim. We want to build up some cannons there because I know there is some battle ahead of us. We should also get some cannons in Helbrunn at least, and Lord Dragon City, because those cities are of vital importance to us now, and especially Helbrunn, since that is a very important major big island. What is going on here? You don't have a connection?
Recognize a cruel master.
Oh, yep. Here we do need a connection with the harbor area. Otherwise the market building doesn't work. Did not see that. But no problem. We have enough space here anyway for all of that.
On the bright side, it'll be
yes, Sean. No problem for you. And let's have a look at the tapestry. Yes, very good. We have enough tapestry now. Let's use this one for the other major quest that we have there. And that is the tapestry. So 5 tons of that. And 5 tons of dried meat. Right? And let's upgrade the trading post here once more. So it's the highest level now too. And that should give us the opportunity of actually unloading, yeah, very good, the rest of it. Now let's get this one up here to Ketima. And the battle plans, or the battle plans, the canal plans are on the way. And while those ships are on the way, let's unload some of these weapons. We have enough steel beams. Let's just see what this costs here. Oh, quite a lot actually. The big weapons, please. The big weapons. There's the commute pier. Oh my goodness, amazing. The deals, the mod is working for it. So we can have the commute pier here in Taborim then. And have the elders then being spread to the other islands. Perfect. Cannon tower. There you are. Ah, yeah. It's expensive. Looking good though. Let's build 2 here.
Take it.
And 2 on the other side.
And I practice what I preach.
That's going to be a few weapons, a few cannons there. We can build all 4 of them. Very good. Fine stuff indeed. And let's get the same thing now over to Helbrunn. We got the weapons, we got the steel. The mud bricks though we might need. Let's load a bit of the mud bricks there. Over here to Helbrunn. Very good. And have we arrived? Nope. There we are. With the materials.
So, my trust.
Okay, I guess that's it for now. The banquet will be planned out and hopefully something is happening there. And we are also delivering the pump plants now in this direction. While this is still happening, what I've seen is that dry meat is running out, or running close there, so we should get a few more of these cattle ranches up here as well, just for security reasons, because as we can see, we're expanding also to this direction here. By the way, we can finish those districts over there now too. Very good. So Tabarim is growing, and this of course means that we also need more meat coming in them.
Don't dither.
Yes, let's turn in the blueprints.
Really all there is to it? Pish. They're better than roasting to a
Oh, and with
salt
those
crisp.
blueprints, look at how he's expanding.
Time to saddle up. Very well, lead the way. A familiar face ought to put the king in a good disposition.
And there's the canal system now coming up too.
Morning
Beautiful.
winds on the rise,
And ready
eh?
to escort him. Let's do this. He's on this ship. We do have a beautiful battleship on the way there too. Perhaps we might, for security reasons, send another battleship his way. I don't know how big the attack could be. Any potential attack is too much. I don't want to lose Archie, after all, after 70 hours of gameplay. Certainly not. Off you go, Archie, and the trader should be giving us more tapestry now. Very good. So we can now unload or unlock the tapestry there for my elders, which will make them happy. Increasing their happiness is quite important, obviously. So tapestries they have, and yep, let's upgrade a few more of those shepherds, since we do want the workforce. And timber we have enough. Let's keep them as shepherds. That's too close to the farms then. Down here by the harbor area, we can still have some of them. Beautiful. Over 1,000 elders now, ready to take. Oh, and also the marketplace over here should be finished, of course, for those guys here. And yep, while we're at it, let's also add some more green stuff. Elders, do you have any more ornaments for me? Unfortunately, they don't. We have the monastery as a new building that we need to still place somewhere. I think it has a very good range there. No, it doesn't. Okay, nothing we can do about it. But I can still use these court blocks there for a shed, perhaps in the center. Right, and use this one for some other of these. This one. This one down here, very good. And we can also upgrade them right away. The same goes for this one. Oh, it's already been upgraded, very good. So that's how we can do this. This is getting really beautiful. And as we can see, that we still have another district that we can build. We would need to get rid of those monster timbers first. Let's just check real quick on Archie. He's still being transported now. The local guide of what we have there. While Archie is still on the way to Kutima, let's just have a quick look through our newly upgraded town. Gotta say, Africa is my favorite right after Crown Falls. I like it more than in New World, for sure. Has this certain flavor here. And there's the musician's court. Looking at Crown Falls, we still lack the palace. So the palace and the scholars we're going to see afterwards. I still haven't fully decided on the scholars yet. It might actually be this district here. So we might get rid of the sheep farms here and build the scholar district on it then. This might make more sense.
Atto Blake.
Very good.
To make your acquaintance.
Biniam welcomes Archibald Cooley.
Sir Archibald will do, my good man. Your emperor will be expecting me.
I am Biniam, Sir Blake, emissary for his Imperial Majesty and tasked with counseling him on this delicate matter.
Let us see then what business brings Sir Blake to Embessa. Come, your presence will be invaluable.
My presence? Why do I need to take part of it? Perhaps you could introduce us. This is Sir Archibald Blake, the Queen's ambassador, or a man of culture and decency. Let's make it like that. And alright, so the Queen wants a protectorate agreement requiring your swift signature. And protection, you mean to make Mbesa a vassal. And the Queen is indeed powerful. It's an offer worth your consideration.
Fire is out of
And
control.
Mbesa is herself a great empire. There is no reason you should bow to these terms. And such an offer could benefit both parties. Or we could let Biniam speak. Let's make that. And perhaps Sir Archibald here did not make the most gracious of entrances, but before we dismiss him, we should take the time to hear him and his Queen's points of view. And Imperial Mbesa does not need what you call protection, but an alliance. Oh, and we also got something new here. So Archibald, I believe it would be right to agree on such an alliance. Alright, we could take some time to think it over. And an alliance, preposterous. She's not my queen, she's the queen. Alright, so he does not want to talk about it too much.
Outrageous, arrogant. How dare he think himself an equal to Her Majesty?
And he's backing off again. Rather quickly so too.
Of all the useless... Why did I ever agree to come back to these wretched shores? It's pointless.
Oh, and we have a big fire here. But we do have the water pump ready for it.
Saw one. And you say he's usually amicable.
I hold no ill will towards Sir Blake. It takes time to accustom oneself to new surroundings. Bring him food, and he may yet solve.
Okay, we have to bring Archie some food now, some 2 tons of seafood stew. Lucky us, we do have that. And while Tabarim is burning down, but hopefully not for too long, we will deliver those resources to Archie and continue here then. Stay tuned.